Hello and welcome. Thank you for clicking on my video. I just wanted to do a very quick video to help those who are battling at this time. I'm getting a lot of queries from people who have followed a calling, a spiritual calling, and they've done all their rituals and they've done everything that they need to do, and they suddenly find themselves in a position where things seem to go dead. They're not dreaming, they're not remembering any communication, and it concerns them that they've gone through the rituals that they need to go through. They're following the calling as it's been directed to them, and now everything just seems dead. And I think what's important to realize here, which maybe isn't explained from those who are helping you on this journey, is that there's a whole integration process here that needs to take place. Now we're dealing, when you're looking at spiritual stuff, you're dealing with so many different elements. We have the effects of the moon and the planets on our beings. And that's just pure science. There's gravitational pulls that take place and all sorts of things there. And then, of course, we have the energies that are present on our planet at the moment. There's a lot of energy that is very unsettled, a lot of new energy coming in, a lot of old energy needing to break down and make way for the new. So there's a lot going on, and each and every one of us are energetic beings. So we're going to be responding to all of this stuff constantly, maybe not understanding all of it, but certainly each and every one of us are feeling the effects, and our energy bodies are responding to what's happening around us. So if you felt that you've had a calling and you've now gone on your rituals and everything, and suddenly everything just seems dead, there's no communication coming, can't seem to connect, that's absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. As I said earlier, there's a whole integration process taking place that happens sort of in the background of your psyche, your unconscious brain, and just a whole lot of unseen stuff that needs to happen that you're not consciously aware of. Remember, we live quite a conscious experience here, which is done with our conscious brain. We're collecting data, we're analyzing it, making decisions, and it's a very active role, and we can't really be focusing on the physical element of stuff and the spiritual at the same time. They generally tend to go between the two. So we often are taken into our conscious brain when the unconscious brain has a lot of work to do in the background. And I think that's really what I want to say to you today is don't worry about it. Everything happens in a process. It happens the way it's meant to happen. As your energy is getting ready for things, it will come to the surface. You'll be made aware of it. You'll go through moments on your journey where you're dreaming a lot, you communicating a lot, and then suddenly it goes quiet. And it really works in these ebbs and flows all the time. And even those of us who are constantly working on a spiritual level will have moments where we're just that little bit more connected, and then other times where we feel a little bit disconnected. We're still able to do our work, but we can feel the disconnect. And it's really just because of the ebb and flow of things in our bodies and our minds and emotions needing to integrate experiences and upgrades and all those sort of things. So if you are finding yourself in a position where you're now worried that you've lost your connection, or your spiritual journey is suddenly ground to a halt, please don't stress about that. Try and take yourself out of that and maybe get into your body, become a little bit more physical for the time being, do some exercise, eat healthy, do everything that you know your body's going to respond to. And then as that integration comes to completion, you suddenly find that you're reconnecting and you're back on track again. Okay, I hope that's helpful. Just a very quick input from me there. And yeah, enjoy the process. There's no rush to get to a destination. There is no destination. It's just constant growth and spiritual connection.